welcome back to the channel. And folks, I'm going to be honest with you. Today I had planned on doing an entire process video of opening up Ableton, coming up with an idea on the spot, building around that idea, and then turning it into a small arrangement. However, as soon as I started to edit my video, I noticed that my audio from my camera was completely goofed up, and so we're scratching that, and instead we're going to do a breakdown. Now, I'll let you know that this is not going to be a sleepy or dreamy type beat like I normally make. This is more of a, let's see, how would you classify this? Indie folk, chill hop type beat, music to go frolic in the meadows to. I don't know. I was listening to some afternoon bike ride this morning, and that probably influenced me during the day while making this. So, and for you gearheads out there, this is recorded on a Little Martin XE. XM. I don't remember the exact model name. It's a Little Martin. It's just Martin's travel-sized guitar. The strings are nylon strings instead of your standard strings, and it's in open D tuning. So that's D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. So it's just an open D major chord. It's one of my favorite tunings to use, and then I recorded it with a SM75 microphone. So that's it for the gear, but anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the track. Okay, so we have our Ableton session open up here, and the idea started off around just this little back and forth here. I'll give this a play for you. So that's just it's on the acoustic guitar, and that is just a D and an F sharp going back and forth, and then that little bit at the end where it goes up is just a D to a G. So pretty basic stuff. And then on top of that, we've started adding some more layers here. So let's go to, let's just play it from right here. We'll play the whole acoustic part. So that is all the acoustic layers that I have. As you can see, I recorded two things separately and panned them hard left and hard right. And then just to kind of add width. Ooh man, you just got a taste of everything there. But anyways, that's the acoustic guitar. Moving on from there, I also have down here this little piano bit. And this is just playing a G to a D as well. So pretty basic stuff there. And then I'm layering this with this pluck. See if I can solo this. So that's complementing the acoustic guitar. If I solo them all, it sounds like so in context. So that is that. For processing, I haven't really mixed and mastered anything. I've just kind of turned things down and EQ'd a little bit. But for the piano, it's the Imagiro piano, and I'm using OTT, which is just a multi-band compressor. Just a tuner there, and then I have Cymatic's Origin, which if you don't know, it's like a free version of RC20. The interface is pretty sleek as well. It's real simple. You just got a couple of knobs, and then it gives you this lo-fi effect. So, for instance, if I come in here and just solo the piano, this is off, and then on. And it's free, so if you don't have it, check it out. So that's the piano. The guitar processing, everything's just EQ'd, and then I have it all grouped, and on that group I have a Lifeline console here, and I'm just using the warm acoustic preset. So not a whole lot of processing there. And then for the pluck, let's see here, I just have spaced out. I'll let you guys see this. I don't think I did anything. I think this is literally just the preset that pops up when you open up the plugin, and I haven't changed anything. And then just a little bit of EQ to roll off all the mids and lows. And the pluck itself is a Serum preset, and this is from Hawk's preset pack, which I think was a free pack. And I just play this on its own. You can see it sounds great. This is like a lo-fi synth pack here. There's a ton of stuff. There's chords, pads, plucks, bass, just a whole bunch of stuff. And I think it was free, so go check it out, but don't quote me on that. Let's see here. Moving on. Let's see, our next layer that we have here is going to be this pad. Whoop. So this plays every so often, and then there's a huge reverb on there. And if you're curious as to what this pad is made out of, it's just a harmonica. I have a set of these that I bought like 4 years ago and never used for anything, and it just felt right to put it on this track. So yeah, it's just a harmonica. The track's in D major, so this harmonica is in D. You can't see that, but it's in D. And then with that, I upped the width. I threw out some EQ, a little bit of Portal. If I open this up for you, I'm using the Dreamy Music Box preset. I got some Valhalla Supermassive on here. And just another EQ, it looks like. And I also have this going to Ascend with some reverb. So if I go to that send, it's just a basic old reverb. And then, yeah, that gives us this nice little pad that pops in every now and then. And then in context with the song, it just sounds nice. So, okay, now we're coming up to probably what's my least favorite part of the song. So I decided to record my own vocals and also a little whistle in here. And I hate the sound of my own voice, which I feel like most of us do. And yeah, I just layered it a bunch. I got like 4 different layers in here. And then here's the whistling. I'm not going to play this on their own. I'll play it in the context of the song. But yeah, here we go. So with that processing I did, it's really just a bunch of EQs and some reverb. If I were to publish this song, I would probably redo this section. If I were to keep vocals in, I'd definitely re-record. This was one take. I'm pretty sure there's a couple bits in there that aren't in key. And also, I haven't really processed these much. As you can see, it's really just an EQ8. And then on the stack, I have a compressor and a telephone vocal EQ and a remove nasal frequencies EQ. And my voice just cracked. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like the vibe that it brings to the track. I just don't like how it sounds at the moment. So yeah, there is that portion. I think that might be it for the melody. Let me just solo the melody here real quick. Yeah, that sounds like it's about it for the melody. So on to the drums. This is probably my favorite part of the track. It's just the drum loop that I created here. So let me solo this first. So for this, I started off with just some beatboxing, just to kind of get an idea of the track. I guess since I lost the process video, I'll play with like what I started with, or like the first 2 bits of the track. I had this and some beatboxing, and I think I had these layers. So this is what I was initially working with here. So I usually don't keep the beatboxing in, but I like to do it to just get an idea out there, and then I'll program drums in around that beatbox. However, for this one, I just felt like it fit, so I left it in. And then on top of that, we have a kick that just follows the kick of the beatbox. We have a rim shot that just follows the rim shot or snare sound I make in the beatbox. And we also have the snare roll here, which I really love the snare roll. All these sounds are from Mondo Loop's. I don't know if it's in like how new it is, but he's got a pack called Chill Lo-Fi Drum Kit Volume Number 1. That's where all these drum sounds are from. So the snare in the rim shot, for example. I love the little snare roll there that happens. And then down here we just have some hi-hats. And then these hi-hats are just panning left to right, so. And then all the drums and the beatbox together. And in context with the song. So yeah, that is about it for the actual elements of the song here. There's also, of course, some noise. We have birds and rain sounds. Don't really need to play those, I think. So for the intro, I just have, on top of all the melody elements here, I have an auto filter for the intro that cuts out the lows and also cuts out some of the highs and boosts around whatever frequency this is, 3.89 kilohertz. So, and I just have that pedal guitar and the piano at the beginning, and then the beatboxing slowly comes in. Drums, start introducing the harmonica pad, in comes the vocals. And yeah, I think that's about it. The outro is nothing special, it's just the guitar. Everything just cuts out instantly, and we go straight to guitar. And then for that last bit there, I changed the guitar so it's not going up to that G note for those last 2 bits there, and it's just sticking with the D and the F sharp. But yeah, that about sums it up for this track. I might keep working on it. I do have a couple loops right now that are in the same sort of acoustic type vibe, so I might keep working on this and maybe release a indie folk chill hop EP or something. I don't know. We will see. But I'm just gonna play this out and let that be my intro. So take care, y'all.